Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol free night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Mash Gang. It's stout season, so funnily enough it's a stout. It's this one. It is the Hand That Feeds, and the Hand That Feeds is a low alcohol vanilla stout weighing in at 0.5% as always, and it says that it's roasty, toasty and vanilla. A smooth, creamy, dark and rich stout with roast character malts, hints of chocolate, spice and a creamy finish with a hint of vanilla. A bit more traditional than a headline-grabbing pastry stout, and unusually quite nice over ice in summer, or to try with a scoop of vanilla or chocolate ice cream. Well, we are very much into the autumn now, so I can only assume the boys and girls at Mash Cake have been sampling this one over the summer with those exact serving suggestions. So yeah, your hops HBC 472, your adjunct is vanilla. Let's get it underway and see how it goes. So we are going to pour into my AF Beer Club glass today because this one deserves a larger glass. So the pour is nice and dark. The beer is cold, which unusually for me, but with vanilla stouts, I find they benefit from being a little colder sometimes. It's quite the head on it. It is really quite the head. It's toasty brown. That's your beer up close in the glass, and there's a large head. Yeah. Anyone would be forgiven for thinking that looks rather exceptional. So let's give it a whiff. Chocolate and vanilla. There's no escaping that flavour profile. But I know, yeah, there's no light coming through that. It's really dark. You know, that's super, super dark. And it smells delicious. Chocolate, vanilla, roasty. It's quite a smooth chocolate. It smells like a dessert, really. So, it looks great, smells great. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It reminds me of something. Something very small. Body is just under medium. Carbonation is soft, smooth, and really not in your face in the way at all. Mouthfeel is lovely. Flavours are exactly what they say on the tin. It's vanilla, it's chocolate, there's a little hint of coffee, subtle roasted malts. It's like Ronseal. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Only this one you can drink, unlike Ronseal. I definitely don't recommend slapping this on your garden shed or Ronseal on the inside of you. But this on the inside of you is a very good thing to do indeed. Flavours are sweet, they're moorish, they're delicious, they are dessert-like, and they are, as they say, quite traditional and safe. But it's a good thing. The finish on that one is sweet, with the hint of the malt, lovely amount of chocolate. It just reminds me of something I would want for breakfast, if I'm honest. Yeah, I enjoy that. So, as always, before we go to my scoreboard of joy, we're going to go to the Aid Memoir from Untapped, which says there have been 216 check-ins to this lovely beer here, with an average score of 3.66. 6 people I know have tried it with an average score of 4. The Hand That Feeds, eh? Don't bite it. Let's see what I think of it. So, as always, my scoreboard of joy is blank. We're going to go for the looks, the aroma, the body, the taste, and the finish, and possibly some bonuses if it does well enough. So, without further ado, let's top it off and revisit that lovely look. It's beautiful dark mahogany and then some, and that head is a thing of wonder. And just I'm trying to keep it a little more sensibly sized this time. Look at it. Look at that. That is glorious. It looks like a stout should. There is no getting away from the fact that that is a delicious looking stout. It's as dark as they come, and even at the fringes, there is just the tiniest hint of mahogany coming through. It's otherwise as black as the ace of spades. And that head should be applauded. It's really quite tricky to get a good head on an alcohol-free stout, but that, yeah, it's having a point. Full point off the bat. The aroma It's light, but it delivers on what it says. You know, you've got that chocolate, you've got the vanilla, you've got a subtle hint of roasted malts. They mention spice. There's no mention of particular spices, but I know that's not always necessarily meaning there's nothing there, but trying to get it. I'm getting the chocolate and vanilla and the malt more than anything. Spice, who knows? I'm not getting it, but I'm really enjoying what I am getting. It's quite light. Could do with being a little stronger, more in your face. But this one is served cold, and it may well develop a bit more. So I'm going to give it the 0.75 on the nose. The body, again, this is one of the other reasons I've served it cold. I find on the alcohol-free stouts, when I've had them slightly warmer, the bodies tend to be a little bit looser and not quite so tight. And when I chill them down, they tend to just tighten up and almost coagulate a little bit. But the stout or the body on this stout is lovely. I wouldn't change anything on an alcohol-free stout of this caliber at all. It's having a point. And the taste, I like the taste a lot. Like I say, chocolate, vanilla, malts. It's sweet, it's moreish, it's a breakfast stout. There's no getting away from it. Or like you say, serve it with ice cream, and you've got yourself a lovely stout float. In fact, I've got some coffee ice cream in the freezer. I may just add some to another can of this one later on. But yeah, if you like chocolate stouts, if you like vanilla in your stout, you're going to love it. It's a good strength to the flavour, even served cold. My fridge is kept at 1 degree. This has been out of the fridge for about half an hour, so make of that what you will. I haven't got a probe, but it's still chilly, and the flavours are developing quite nicely. So yeah, I'm going to give it a point. I like it a lot. And the finish, it does what a stout of this calibre should. Like I say, it delivers on the sweetness, it delivers on the chocolate, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel like you've got dessert in your mouth, and I like that. It's having a point. So the hand that feeds has got 4.75 out of 5, which does mean sadly it can't have the full bonus, but that's not to say it's not a good beer, because it's brilliant beer. Value for money, I will add this in now. Mash Gang beers are always value for money. So yeah, it's having that tick box. And buy again, yeah, I would, without a shadow of a doubt. It's got flavours that I like. It's got a body that I like. It looks incredible. So yeah, it's a fantastic beer. So 4.75 out of 5 today, with a couple of bonus points for good measure. So yeah, another banging beer from Mash Gang, with something I didn't talk about. Really fun, funky artwork. Look at that. The hand that reminds me so much of Monty Python, sticking out the sky, being bitten by a snake coming out of a fire. That's cool. I like a lot. Yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds. Anyway, we'll leave it there and say that's been a rather tasty beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.